This is going to be a very quick video, but for those people that say that XRP has no case use, it's not being used anywhere, here is some data for you. Currently, there's over 50 banks utilizing XRP, a big number of them in Japan, but there's a large amount of banks that are global as well using XRP. Now, among the top banks right now currently using XRP are the list of the following. And this shows exactly the kind of volume that they're doing. If you look at the Bank of America, I know this is going to be a very common one. Everyone talks about the Bank of America. Bank of America does $1.1 trillion every single year. And again, for those that are not following the news, just a few weeks ago, or a few months ago now, Bank of America announced that they're using XRP for 100% of internal transactions. This is based on a number of articles. This one's published on the Crypto Times. A similar article was published back on Binance, again talking about the Bank of America CEO signaling USA banks, banking industry adapting XRP for payments. Now, if you pay close attention, this would lead us to a total of well over $7 trillion connected to the XRP ledger. Now, this is important because what's happening is there's going to be more building that's going to happen on the XRP ledger. These are just the top banks, guys. There's a lot more. And in fact, Ban Exchange is actually making building on the XRP ledger extremely easy. And this is where it goes mainstream, guys. In fact, if you take a look at Ban Exchange's own Twitter, they talk about launching on the XRP ledger. Tokens on the XRP ledger takes less than 5 minutes and can be done from any device. And again, this is the whole concept that Brad Garlinghouse was talking about, the new internet, the internet of value. You can launch a token on the XRP ledger from a phone, a tablet, a laptop, almost anything in 5 minutes. This is the internet of value we've been talking about for a very long time. And how much does it cost to launch a token on the XRP ledger? Not like Binance, not like Ethereum, where it costs hundreds of dollars. On the XRP ledger through Ban Exchange, which is an XRP ledger exchange, it costs just 10 XRP, literally 10 XRP to launch a token. Imagine now how wide of a scale this can reach for you to be able to launch a token as a business for under $20. Now, Ban Exchange normally charges a burning fee, but that's being waived right now as we see massive growth on the XRP ledger. With every token that's being launched on the XRP ledger, they're burning 1,000 BXD tokens. And the price of the BXD token, I'm very bullish on the BXD token, is right now on pre-sale at 1.5 cents, and this is only until July 1st. But here's the important thing, guys. You have to remember something about the BXD token specifically. There's only 500 million token supply. That is the cap supply of the BXD token. So, and we're seeing 1,000 BXD burnt with every transaction. In fact, just in the last month or so, we've seen over 55 tokens launch on the XRP ledger through Ban Exchange. And that led to a burning of 51,000 BXD tokens up to this point. Now keep this in mind, guys. How long can 500 million tokens last if we're burning 1,000 tokens, 1,000 BXD tokens every time there's a token launch? And I did my calculation here. If you divide 500 million by 1,000, so 1,000 tokens burned, and there's a total supply of 500 million, it would take 500,000 tokens to be launched for the entire, and I'm talking about entire circulating supply of BXD tokens to be burned. Now, it may sound like a big number, but if you take a look at the total number of tokens that are already launched on the XRP ledger, you realize where we could reach this number very, very easily. We're not talking millions, we're talking 500,000 tokens. And the point is, even if we burn 10,000 tokens, this is nothing. We could be talking in the tens of dollars very, very easily. Now, this is not financial advice. I want you guys to always do your own research before you do anything. But the point is, the growth on the XRP ledger, as I mentioned here, is massive. And when we talk about 7 trillion, total, that could be connected, that is connected to the XRP ledger. I mean, the price of XRP for every trillion, if this converts into market cap, is $17.80 per every single trillion. This is XRP, which has a circulating supply of 100 billion tokens. Again, this is why I'm bullish on BXE, just because of the low supply as well. But if we're talking about this would mean 7 times 17.8 if this entire thing converts into market cap. So we would be talking about $124.60 per XRP. Now, this is a long shot. I understand. I know this will not happen overnight. I'm not trying to get you guys all over the top excited. But the fact is, those people that say that it's impossible, it can never happen, the market cap, well, here are some numbers. I mean, these are actual numbers. You can do your own research. I actually confirmed them through ChatGPT. But you definitely should look into it. For these people that continue to argue the Bitcoin maxes and so forth, there's your numbers. And again, take a look at the BXC token. I think this is something that there could be a lot of money. This is we're very, very early on ban exchange in the BXC, but I've yet to come across an exchange where a token can be launched in 5 minutes, where you can launch a token on the XRP ledger from any device, from a phone, from a tablet, from anything. I've yet to come across anything. So I think there's some very, very bullish. And you can see the utility with the BXE token, I mean, right off the bat. So it's not like something that where the utility is it and, what does this token do and blah, blah, blah. This is right here, right on Ben Exchange, and you can complete your transactions, do whatever. So look into it, and 1.5 cents, I mean, this is really, pennies on the dollar. So I'll leave you the link for BXE token in the description so you guys can look into it. Thank you for watching this video. As always, give me a big thumbs up on this video. Give it a little retweet. It takes 2 seconds of your time, and make sure you give me a follow. See you in the next video. Oh, I'm doing my giveaway at 30,000. As soon as we hit 30,000 followers, we're not that far off. Very close, about 5,000 followers more. So make sure you give me a big follow, and let me know what you think the price of XRP could reach, within the next couple of years. So let me know in the description, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.